that impact how you guys played the third?
Yeah. Well, it shortened our bench for sure, You could see probably, started to wear on us juice and energy-wise in the third. I don't have an update on either of them, but they both left the bench, so weren't available. I think loved our first period. We make one mistake at the end of the first. Probably deserved to be up. That was probably a critical point in the game. The Eichel, wrong guy gets in behind us at the wrong time, and that's what they do. They make you pay. So you come out of the first after playing a great period, and you have nothing to show for it. And I thought so. I think that was probably a momentum swing, and then. We got to find a way to score 5-on-5. We generated some chances. You're not going to get a ton against them, just like we're not going to give up a bunch. But we got to finish them. I thought their goalie made a few saves. I thought, we had some looks that we just got to stick in the net. The puck was on the right guy's sticks a few times. You just got to stick them in the net. You got to bear down.
I know you've said that the regular season series doesn't matter a whole lot when you look at the playoffs,
Yeah.
but you've lost 5 straight to them, 9 of the last 11 going back to last playoff series. Does
Yeah.
it feel in a way like they kind of have you figured out?
Well, they're the Stanley Cup champions. They've got everyone figured out. They figured out everyone last year too, right? So we're not alone on that boat.
Lots of hits in this game. Does that change? I mean, your team has not been a big hitting team.
Yeah.
Honestly, does that change at all what you guys are doing or not?
No,
really?
I don't think so. I think I like the fact both teams were physically engaged. I didn't think it hurt our game. Other than we lost some bodies.
Pete, to be down 2-0 going on the road, is there a little
Yeah.
feeling of disbelief after the regular season you had?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, disappointed. I thought game one, probably deserved better. But you have to find a way to win that game. Tonight, the margin is like that. It's a 1-1 game most of the game. They found a way to win both those games. We've been the best road team in the league. We've got to go in there and win. But, they're a very good hockey club for a reason. I think they've got a deeper roster than they had last year. If you look at their entire lineup, including their scratches.
Last year, you're down 0-2, and what was some close games. This year, it's the same thing with more close games. Is there maybe some similarities between last year and this year in terms of what you see? And also, what do you think this team learned from last year that you feel maybe makes this different where you can come back?
Yeah. No, it's a good question. I think, I thought last year they probably carried the play, even though we found a way to scratch out some wins. I don't think that's the case this year. It doesn't feel that way. Anyway, it feels a lot more evenly matched to me. Okay.
Pete, last year
Yeah.
you mentioned that it was like taking bites out of an elephant down 3-0. I mean, what size is that elephant at this point?
Yeah. Well, it's big, but you can't feel sorry for yourself. We got to go on the road. I like lots of the things we're doing. Got to find a way to find an extra goal or two a night, 5-on-5, and keep an extra one out a night, 5-on-5. So, our power play got one tonight. So we've got to. You can't just dwell on the negative at this point. I think you got to look and go, okay, we've been the best road team in the league all year. We got to go in there and win some road games.
Just hard to get through there, get some shots off. I think you had 5 on goal in the third period. That's a team.
Yeah. I don't know. It just didn't generate a lot of shots on the net. I don't know the shot attempts, but what do you say? 5 shots?
Actual shots on goal.
5 shots. Yeah, that's not enough.
Yeah. What do they do? I mean, they're very good. They block a lot of shots. They choke things out.
Yeah, they're the defending Cup champs for a reason. They know how to squeeze it out and finish the game off. So just generating more shot attempts. Maybe look for some tips. Second and third chances. But I'm sure the coaching staff will look at it.
You guys spent a lot of the season actually carrying the puck into the zone, and it looked like tonight there was a lot of more chip and chase and kind of go after it. Is that something that the coaching staff wants you to do differently against this team, or is it just what you're seeing on the ice?
Well, I mean, we turn the puck over, skating the puck in, they feed off that. So that's one thing the coaching staff try to reinforce. And, they're also reloading super hard. So it's tight through the neutral zone, and just got to pick our spots, whether to skate it in or just put it in a spot we can get it back.
It seemed like there were a lot of moments tonight where if the puck wasn't bouncing, it seemed like a stick was maybe short here or short there, and you could have gotten on the other end of it. How do you sort of manage a night like that where you see the opportunity, but it's like you just miss it by a split second or here or there?
Yeah, I mean, that's hockey. It goes both ways. I'm sure they've had the same thing. But, I mean, you just got to stick with it and bear down on those. Try to bear down and get that puck. It's going to be plenty of opportunities throughout the game to bear down and get it, and just got to do more of that.
What does give you confidence in the mental makeup of this team that it can go on the road and even this thing up now?
We got a lot of veterans in this room who've been around a very long time. We always been a good road team this year. So, it's going to be a grind, but everyone in here is going to be confident and, ready to go.
I think you guys had 45, 50 hits, which would just blow away anything you guys have done this year. Was there anything that drew you guys into a physical type game?
Well, it's the playoffs.
Yeah.
Everyone's getting a lick in. I'm sure they had the same amount of hits.
They had a few more.
Yeah, a few more. So it's a physical game out there, but no one's shying away from it. And guys are taking hits to make plays, and that's what you need to do in the playoffs.
Down 2-0 in the series again against Vegas. What do you guys focus on just to get that kind of first win and kind of not focus on the hole you've dug yourselves here?
Yeah, trying to find some goals. Getting the lead would be trying to get the lead. But everyone in here is going to bring their best. And like I said, we've been a great road team all year, and guys are going to find that extra step to get it done.
They're making it really hard to get to the net. How frustrating is that?
I think we had our chances. Played good enough to win again, and just didn't do it.
Physicality in the game, is that just you guys dialing it up for game 2?
Yeah, I don't know.
You had like 50 hits, and you usually like 17, 18.
I don't know. Yeah, playoffs.
Yeah.
Maybe we're hitting too much. Maybe we got to go for pucks more. I don't know. We'll take a look at it and try to get the first one there in Vegas.
You guys are down 2-0 in the series, once again against the same team. How do you kind of focus on getting a result in just the next game and not really thinking too much about that whole?
That was the message right away. You got to start with one. They played some good road games, and we've been a good, road team all year, and we got to do it again.
Going through what you went through last year with the similar situation going down 0-2, what are some of the lessons you guys learned from that you hope to kind of take going forward to come back in the series?
Yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe like I said, I don't know if you can be too physical in playoffs, but maybe we're, almost being frustrated by last year, by knowing how good of a team we are, especially 5-5, so, take a day tomorrow and reset and get excited for this challenge ahead of us.
How much of a challenge is it to reset as quickly as you have to in the postseason?
We've prided ourselves all year in how we respond and how we don't lose many games in a row. So start with one.